Yeah, it's 6 p.m. So I just posted a blog post or article in the LinkedIn, and about my day of waving down waves of emotions. I'm in the very bottom today, and a lot of my clients are actually they specialized in, and I know a lot of other people are specialized in staying in the bottom, living in the negative. And I must tell you, you have to commit to feel it. It's hard, and so today was my crying out, dumpy, weird day for me. Went to yoga, crying. Went to sauna, crying, and then I outputted everything that I come to my mind on the blog post or with my AI or whatever. But the key to write it out is to feel it out and then ask the quality question as to what is this experience teaching me? What is this experience showing me? Like, what is it that I want I to acknowledge, recognize, whatever. So I wrote down, I spent like 5 pages full of papers describing my feelings, emotions. What is it that I'm missing? What is it that I want? What is it I don't like? What is it that um, what is it making me uncomfortable, right? And then it was triggered because the person I am very close to, I recognize that I don't feel connected with anymore. And I have a bad habit of testing. So I tested and throw a few things and receiving um, informations rather than responses or communications. And then I was about to write it off as, oh, because I used to be addicted to salary, receiving the paychecks and living the steady life so that I can do unsafe things, like challenging things. Like there's a full level of full basic values that human has, right? Safety. Wait, what's the word? I don't remember. Like safety and unsafe, like and challenges. Those are together. Significance and contribution are like opposite, but we all need to have all four of them. I don't remember. I don't think I'm recollecting this right. But however, then I noticed one of the things that I'm having to explain in my master classes that I learn and I value so much, which is a teaching from Eileen Wilder, and Eileen learned it from Myron Golden. Myron has two YouTube classes that I recommend all of you to subscribe. One is a Bible study, and the other one he teaches businesses. One of the value systems that he extracted from Bible, which I it's so apparent if it is explained to you. So I'm going to put the word into what you see in the world so you can organize this. Okay. So there's a four level of value. First is the implementation level. Implementation is you tend to believe the people who live in this level believe in the hard work or spending money or spending muscle makes money. So it has the cap of, like, let's say like $80,000. Okay, the people who uses hands um, could be the hardest working person in like hotel industries. You see, you get the picture, right? And there's a unification meaning people who manages other people to produce, meaning managers, up to maybe CEO, CFO level people. And there's also cap on your wealth, but like I don't want you to focus on the wealth at this point because I think my fault previously on teaching this is introducing the value in money. Money is a tool and it's beyond money. So I want you to sort of mildly ignore this. Okay, the next level up is communication. Communication is the people who make money with word. Okay, remember the word is the starting point in the Bible. Word is power. Word creates your reality. The word you choose creates what you have in your life. So communication. So the example of those people are like actors, actresses, singers, salespeople who make a killing in commissions. Those are the people who. So then when I introduce people, like those are the people who make upward to $1 million, and everybody go, okay, that's all I need. And I think the person I love kind of sit here. Then the imagination is the top level. An example of those people are like Walt Disney, who imagined this magical place, right? Truly magical place, and made that happen. But in order for him to imagine it doesn't mean he forget to communicate. He forget to unify. He forget to implement. He does all of that. So it gets exponentially easier when you reach the imagination level. But that doesn't mean you skip the communication and then no longer do communication. You still have to do the communication. And that you skip the unification, no longer do the unification job. The implementation, you do all of that, like you do have to communicate to the managers and manage the managers and manage the managers that implements, and you're gonna have to be a good examples, whatever. Okay, so imagination is very important. I learned that from multiple mentors. And imagination is where you make money, but at the same time, imagination is tapping into who you are. And my mentor Eileen explained it to me using another Bible verse. Above all, guard your heart. And she was saying, like, I thought I had to keep my heart away from bad boys, but it's not. The heart is in Hebrew. Translate it into the imaginations, right? So guard your heart, guard your imaginations. And I didn't really understand that for a while, but what it means is for non-Christian people especially, please allow yourself to imagine. It's okay for you to think. It's okay for you to say it. It's okay for you to act on it. Believe in who you are, and I feel my job here on this earth is to instigate as many people as possible so that they recognize, oh, living the way I design could be possible. Dreaming huge is okay. The things that it may not make sense. So, for example, I've been saying $1 million a day, $1 million a day, baby, for a year now. And then all of a sudden, I started to see the pathway. In there are a lot of things I have to drop behind, because decision making, deciding, is putting your past behind, and it is hard. So today I was deciding and I was crying and I was uncomfortable. My feet are cold, and And I had a hard time breathing, and I'm hitting the wave of my emotions. And I'm willing to write it out in order for me to not go back to my homeostasis, like the places I used to be, places I'm familiar with. I'm okay to step up. And I don't want to share it, but I may be losing a person to share this information with. So I'm coming on live to share this with you all. And so that I hope it touches somebody. So, dream with me. Imagine with me. And you get to live your life the way you design. And I believe you. We get through this. And we're gonna be like patting our back later, going like, you did it. You did it. You're one step closer. Anyhow, just wanted to share that with you. Sorry for making this a little long, but let me know what you think if you can.